So this is part 2 of the video I just literally posted, which I'll link down below. Enjoy. This one, this friend, this friend, yes, said to my mom. I'm not going to say it, but it's it's along those lines of everything that was personal that was happening inside of our family. And my mom was like, "How did you know that?" You see, so somebody like that cannot be trusted. Yes, I understand you were just talking to your mom, but bro, talk to your mom about other things. That was personal to me. I told you out of what? Out of, you know what? This guy's my friend. I can trust him. Like, even some of his things, I still haven't told my mom because I understand that those, like, that guy's things, he told me out of confidence. I mean, no, I'm not going to get into that. If I do get into that, it will give you all some idea of what actually happened to one of my friends. And still, I haven't told anybody. So I know how to keep things to me. And it's like, well, this guy, you you realize what is happening in the music industry. I hate this, but the fact that every time I scroll through what Facebook, I literally hear that this Drake versus everybody. Yes, yes, Drake versus everybody in the music industry. It's sort of the same thing, bro. I cannot literally go into detail because I'd spend a couple of hours just explaining things that when I actually look at them, not from the angle of, you know what, this guy's my friend, but why is this guy like this? I realized that he has done so much that I shouldn't have kept him as close as I did. You see? So yeah, he's he's basically like these guys who are against Drake. Because if you haven't realized, these guys, all of their careers have been literally skyrocketed by Drake. But now they used to call themselves his friend and his friends and all those things. But now they're turning on him. It's sort of those things. And many people were like, you should be careful of who you put around you. And it's putting me in a state where I do not want to be. I do not want to be in a position of always second guessing people's intentions. But yeah, man. So that's that. And it's kind of why why? Because right now, if you truly I don't think I'll ever let him that close to me. Because and it's not only that time. My mom would always be like, yo, especially I've started multiple side hustles with him. And my mom is always like, why do you keep doing this? And I'm like, yo, he's my friend and all those things. And the last thing that would end the interaction would always be careful around this guy. Be careful around him. Yes, so it's whatever, man. Yeah. So basically, right now I'd say I have no friends. I have literal zero friends. Because, well, I still have my best friend, and I love her to death. She loves me to death. But I need brotherhood. I don't need, yes, I do appreciate like my friendship with her. Like I deeply, deeply do. But I need brotherhood. I need people who are I know if a situation came about, let's take out a hypothetical scenario. I'm like, "Grr, bros, do this, this, bros. I need your help. I am at this place. Shit is about to hit the fan. I know when they pull up, they're going to pull up with some sun tucked, you know what I mean? And one of the things that kind of annoyed me as I'm seeing this, as we were talking about, I don't quite recall, but it was one of those things where, would you die for me? Yes. And my bro was like, nah. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I would die for you. Like, he was like, yes, we were talking about a scenario where, let's say, we were in a fight. Well, I was in a fight and he would come in. It first started off as me, him in a fight, then I'd come in. Yes. He was like, nah, I'd let you die. So, kind of took me, and my mom was telling me, like, that it kind of took me a while for me to realize this, but she's very grateful to God that I ended up actually realizing it. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Too long. So I'll just say I thank you guys for watching, and be careful who you surround yourself with. Right now, I'm going to be using the quote. Yes. Those with the strongest wings fly the highest. So upgrade your wings in order to soar higher to meet those who are destined to be your friends. Plus, there was some guy who said, I lost real love, but found realer love. Yes, I lost a real friend, but found a realer friend. Maybe I needed to lose him in order to, yes. They say, if God could remove something out of your life that you never imagined losing, then He can replace it with something that you never imagined having. Sometimes your next blessing don't come until the right people or the right things are out of your life. Room gotta be made. So that's my 2 cents for today. I'll see you guys Sunday. You know, while I was on my way to fetch my little sister from school, I remembered a moment which I literally had to tell y'all to show that I was truly naive. So there was a moment where I was like, basically, the top seller at school. No, man, like I was pushing like 5 boxes a day. I could have funneled that into trading, but it was during a period of time where I wasn't like necessarily focused on trading because I had a talk with my mom, which I'll tell y'all in another video. But so I wasn't focused on like trading. I was just making money, buying some stupid shit, helping my mom out, those type of things. And guess what? One day, and this was such a very profitable like business to a point where I had, I think, 4 or 5 employees whom right now are still my friends. Yes, those people were my friends. So basically, I'd buy the stock, then would divide them, then would sell. I would have my own things to sell. Then they bring in the revenue, I pay them, and I keep the profit plus the cost. So you see, so it was like really, really, really good. You know, man, I was making probably anywhere from around 100 to 200 a day in what in revenue for me. In revenue for me, yes. My employees had been paid and all those things. 5 days a week, that's 500. Bro, it was such a legit business that I was like, yeah. And I was able to run it very, very smooth until one day my what my employees, still my friends, were like, "Mm, nah, I cannot sell for you anymore." And I'm like, why? And they give me some bullshit excuses and all those things. So I'm like, not, it doesn't matter. Cool, cool, I'll just find other people. Guess what? A couple of days later, I see these guys selling things. And I'm like, oh, so that's why you wanted to sell for yourself. And they're like, nah. So I'm like, maybe it's a joke. Now, soon after that, I see, yes, I was with one of my friends this side, whom I said I am not going to tell you what happened to him. So, in fact, I was not with him. He lives close to one of my other friends who is so scared of girls that it's very amusing. Yes. So we're like chilling. Next thing, my best friend pops up. And I'm like, what's up? He has a bag on him. Guess what? He had it in the bag because I was selling biscuits, like those biscuits. Even to this day, I still want to buy like the factory that makes the biscuits because it was literally my thing. You know what I mean? Yes. So it was those biscuits, and I'm like, "What's up?" He blew me. He blew it off. I truly did not care. Next thing I see, he gives this motherfucker. Then what? My friend who actually lives close to that one, I just told you who's whom I said is scared of ghosts. And I need to give these people names such that when I say this, I'm not going to tell you their real name, but yeah. And I'm like, oh, so these guys don't want to work for me anymore because they work for this guy. Like, make that make sense. You are my best friend and you steal my employees. Why not say, let's join forces in this, find more employees? No, you steal my fucking employees. And then you act as if nothing was wrong. That's why I and it's starting to make me angry because I'm like reliving all the moments where I was like, this is kind of sus, but let me blow it off. I was so naive. I was so naive. Imagine what kind of friend does that? You know, if he started selling the same things but recruited other people, you know, it would make sense. I literally wouldn't care. But you steal my employees. That's why I say I have no friends because all of them ended up working for him and not for me. I don't know what he promised them. Like, and quite frankly, right now, I do not care. But, bros, you see, I cannot trust any of these guys because you, do you get what I'm saying? You stole my employees, whom were also my friends. And these guys literally were like, nah, man, we can't work with you anymore. I found that a little bit sus, but I literally just blew it off. So I literally took too long, but man, this is why my mom like always warned me about him. Yo, whether you have a mom or not, listen to her. Because of three reasons. One, she's your mother. Two, she's a woman. And 3, she's a woman. Women's instincts are so top notch. And especially mothers. Yes, mothers. What female instincts are so advanced that us as guys cannot comprehend. So please, if your mom says, be careful around that, please be careful around that. And maybe I should break this video into 2 parts because why? Why? Yeah, it's kind of making me angry now that I think about it. Yeah, man. And you know what's kind of, yes, I'll break it down into 2 parts. I'll upload them the same day so that y'all don't get lost. You know, it's kind of annoying because I literally spoke everything. Like right now, I have the next 10 years of my life planned out because next year, if everything goes as planned for this year, in fact, not if, when everything goes planned, is guess goes according to plan this year. Next year, I'm actually even telling you all this. Next year, April, I'll release a free course, like totally free. I want to, yes, I want to build a movement against all of these fake traders, these fools. So I literally need to make my thing free, sort of like ICT, such that everybody can access it and all those things. And probably end of year, I'll probably launch a clothing brand. I don't know. Yes. Then when I'm like 21, yes, to S21 in 2026, I want to create the best trading software on the face of this planet. I want to be on TradeZilla level, you know, and trust me, I will get there because I've seen something that I literally need. The moment I thought about this software ID, I'm not going to say it because somebody might see it and eventually steal it, and guess what? I am left with nothing. If I come up with it, it's sort of like I stole it. Yes, but I want to release that. When I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, I actually need this. I I came up with the ideas of how I could make my trading simpler and easier, such that all I had to do was just place trades. Everything would be taken care of. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's probably it. The prop firm, my prop firm might release maybe when I'm 25, I don't know. Because something I want to do in order to make sure that this trading software becomes the best. Like it literally needs to be in the top 3 when it comes to, I cannot say it, but it's sort of like Cheatzilla, but better. Yes. So because most trading softwares are things that just allow you to trade and stuff, and those are really so I came up with, it's a concept which was magnifique. Yeah. So man, yes, because for the first 3 years of that software being released, I want to do this. Literally, let's after after all the costs have been paid, taxes and everything, whatever amount of money I am left with, 50% of it goes to making the software better and all those things. No, 60% of it goes to that. And we're not talking about yearly overall year, no, quarterly. And like 10% of it is what I get to keep just to live a bit. Then the other 30% just goes on my employees because I want to work on a meritocracy. Yes. If you performed better than you performed last quarter, boom, you get paid more. That's that. And that would motivate people to like literally work harder. Basically, it's a win for me, it's a win for my employees, it's a win for the trading community. I mark this day. This is the 2nd of May 2024. I, Herinter, declare that by the year 2030, I will have made such a remarkable burst in the entire trading community that I'll be deemed as one of the greatest traders, or just basically the greatest traders, because I hate what the trading community has become, man. It has become more of, let me sell my courses, let me refer people to my broker, like those sort of things. Pay what no. And with that free course, trust me, trust me, I I am literally going to destroy these people. I don't think y'all realize the depth of what I'm thinking of. And like Mark Zuckerberg said, ideas don't come out fully formed. And what's funny is that every single time I think about it, I have a new idea on how to make everything better. This free course that will be coming out next year, April. I think I wanted to release it on the 20th. Yes, April 28th, some shit like that. 2025. That free course will be so spectacular that people literally have to basically make the course is free, because no one is not buying this, because this one is basically great.